Big day today. It is the 119th anniversary of the New York City subway. It was on this day in 1904 that the first subway riders took a trip from the old City Hall station to Harlem. Fast forward to today, and the MTA says average daily ridership is 3.6 million, though they've recorded days this year with more than 4 million. Whew. Our next guest is sharing some history and some secrets of the New York City subway system. You know him, you love him. So joining us live this morning is John Freya, the content creator behind Here in New York. Welcome back, my friend.
Thank you for
and thank
having
you
me
for
back.
the snacks.
Of
yes.
course, you know, I have to bring something.
Tradition.
It's the tradition. It started back in December.
The day you come without a snack is the last day.
I'm afraid. I don't know if I can come into the studio if I don't bring anything.
I don't. First of all, I got a haircut. The shoes are tight. The whole fit is
You're
gorgeous.
vernacular.
I'm matching the AC and E lines today.
Stop it right now.
There's always a theme. I
There's
love
always
it.
a theme. There's always a theme.
He had a call to action. He wanted us to guess what he was bringing.
I know it.
I said red snapper crudo.
I said used gum from the subway trek.
Oh, thank you.
Well, you're both wrong.
Well, fine.
Good news for on your part,
Yeah.
Alex. So I ended up getting cookies from Funny Face. These are Subway-inspired
Pizza
theme.
Rat!
I'm sorry.
Is that John Freya?
Yes, but before you look at me,
Yeah.
I want you to lift this box up.
Marty, do the honors. I can't
Are you
reach.
sure? Drum roll, please. If this isn't red snapper crudo.
Oh, well, I'll leave that.
You gonna show the camera? Show. This is why you asked me for a picture of us
Yes.
weeks ago.
Our lips have never looked better.
Jeez, can I look like that in real life?
You do. John
Look
Freya, you have out.
this.
It is the hottest selling cookie right now.
No, it's not. Nobody knows it exists. It's just like the show.
Here I was saying, "Oh, look, I finally get to kiss John Freya's face," but now I get
You were on fire today,
Look at
madam.
this. Look at this.
The detail, the thing. I mean,
I know.
I don't even
girls.
want to eat this.
I didn't
John
realize
Freya.
that my hair was this high, but
Now it's cut, so it's not.
No,
Now
it's
it's
nice.
hot.
It's
Yes.
nice.
It always looks perfectly
Okay,
cropped.
thank you very much.
I mean, this
That-
wasn't even the whole point of the segment.
Come
We have a whole lot to get to.
Yes,
Thank
so-
you.
Let's talk about the Iron Horse, shall we?
yes. So
The old City Hall, we mentioned on the open.
yeah.
What is
now,
going on here?
There are some ghost subway stations, aka the abandoned stations, and one of them is the old City Hall station.
Spooky.
That's where service started in 1904. It was designed by Hines and Lafarge, and it is really cool to see. That's it. It was actually recreated in a lot of movies and
I was
and
going to say, it
TV
looks like
shows.
something out of like John Wick or something. Like
Fantastical Beast as well. Yes.
Love.
So it all started with former Mayor George McLean. He actually operated the train from City Hall all the way up to 103rd Street because he loved it so much. And do you think there was a delay at the subway?
Probably
Yes.
You're right. Yeah, of course. There had to be a delay. It's
well,
the
it wouldn't be
subway.
New
The
York,
etymology of the subway delay.
There was a 20-minute
Wow, that's
delay.
gorgeous.
A fuse blew at the 96th Street station, and another train car basically had to push it all the way up to 145th Street. And the first subway crime actually was reported that day.
What happened?
Henry Barrett bought a ticket, and he was the third person to buy a ticket, boarded the train at 7:02. A minute later, he said that a diamond pin that he was wearing that had 15 carats was stolen. I mean, I don't
Well,
know.
who's wearing a
What kind of
Who was wearing
imagine
a
having that
diamond
kind of a
pin
problem.
on the subway?
On the subway.
Imagine going into the subway with a diamond brooch today.
It makes jumping the turnstile seem rather paltry.
Exactly.
Okay, talk to us about some subway art at
Yeah.
the Fulton Street station.
There's art all around the subway, and one of them in particular is at the Fulton Street station. If you enter by the William Street entrance, you will see these massive terracotta murals.
Yep.
And turns out those are actually originally from the Hotel McAlpin, which was the world's largest hotel at the time. Those were at the Marine Grill, and when the hotel closed, those were all going to be thrown out. But then the Landmark Preservation Committee actually saved them, and
Thank God
years
for them.
later donated them to the MTA's art program, and these were installed in 2011.
Thank God for the
Unbelievable.
preservation people.
Thank goodness.
Really.
And
And
for
you never
him.
realized, and
thank
some
God
of them
for John
show like
Freya.
Henry Hudson going up the river, and Robert Fulton's steamship as well.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Now, there's some hidden doors in Times
Oh,
Square.
I love
Yes.
this.
So you
I need to know where they are. I feel like I go through there
there's quite
frequently.
a few of them. One of them in particular is in Times Square, and it's
Okay.
the Knickerbocker door. It's right by the shuttle where you get the tickets. Yep, that's it.
Oh, my. Hidden in
It's
plain
so
sight.
it's so unassuming.
Hidden in plain
Oh, it
And
says
that actually
Knickerbocker.
got you into the Knickerbocker Hotel, which was built by John Jacob Astor IV. It opened up a little after the subway service started, and Astor really wanted to get the wealthy customers from uptown to get into his bar. So that door led directly into
bar,
the
the
Knickerbocker Hotel. And inside that bar, there was the famous King Cole and Fiddler's 3 mural, the massive 30-foot one. When the hotel closed, do you know where that ended up going to?
No.
Yipik's bedroom. Close.
You've got a 30-foot bedroom?
18-foot ceilings, baby.
It ended up at the St. Regis at the King Cole Bar.
Oh my, we gotta go there.
It's really cool. Let's check it
Wait,
out.
I'm losing my
It's
papers.
giving- you're
This
losing your
city is
scruples,
so
your-
You were
rich
just
in history.
you're just in awe of learning
I know
about the
I
subway.
am.
You're losing
I really
everything.
am.
This is-
No, because we said my grandfather used to work for the transit system a gazillion years ago.
The
So
IRT.
this is the IRT.
Millions of people pass stuff every day. They don't even realize it.
Hey, you gotta open your eyes, people. Get them out of your phones and into the surroundings. Tell us about some of these globes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So if you are a fan of Pokemon, the red ones may look like Pokeballs.
Oh my God.
But before you even get into the subway, going down the stairs, you might see these globes,
Yep.
and they're green and red.
Yes.
But they did serve a purpose. That's
To
not
say if it was closed or open, right?
right when tokens were in use.
Oh
so
my God.
green meant
Showing my
that
age.
it was open 24 hours, and with a token booth open all the time. They did have yellow ones, and that meant that there was a part-time token booth, and the red was just exit only. So when they introduced the
Wow.
Metro card, things got a little confusing, and they
Right.
phased out the yellow.
does look like
And
Pokemon.
that is when they just had the green and red. And today, generally, green means that the entrance is always open, and red is just an exit only.
They still have meaning, but there are no people down there anymore.
no people, no.
Sad.
Not
I
even
would
one
love to
human?
use a token.
Well, that was what Grandpa did. Grandpa was a token booth clerk.
Okay, Grandpa Harry.
I think it was the 34th Street station.
I love him.
Look at that.
John
All right,
Freya,
You outdid yourself.
how do we thank you?
I don't know what I'm going to do next time.
I don't know, but we're gonna have to think of something to give this guy.
I know, really.
Something.
You know what? Do yourself a favor.
Yeah.
Follow Here in New York on TikTok at Here in NYC or on the gram at @here_in_NY.